Peace family, Queen here. In this video we're going to go through and we are going to talk about my all-time favorite subject, and that is Bitcoin. So now we see the charts are moving, the market is moving, the market is I believe the market is screaming for a $40,000 Bitcoin before perhaps the end of the weekend. And we're just, see, this is, I don't know how long you've been, looking at Bitcoin or, studying Bitcoin. I've been studying it for a long time. And so I've seen a lot of the happenings, right? The happening that we have coming up. What that means is Bitcoin is a deflationary asset, okay? So, you have other assets like your fiat currencies and, other things like that that are inflationary, right? Because as they print more and more and more, call it US dollars or Jamaican dollars or any country's dollars, as they're printed, more and injected into the economy, it causes inflation, right? So it means that whatever monies that you're holding, as your governments print more, then your money is worth less, okay? And that's inflationary. Well, with Bitcoin has built into its algorithm a deflationary aspect, right? That big deflationary aspect is what's called the halvening that happens every 4 years. So now we're coming up on another halvening that will happen April-ish 2024. Each time, if you go back and look at the charts, right? Each time we are coming up on the halvening after November, typically after November, right between November and right through the spring of the following year, we start to see this influx of capital, this influx of price appreciation with the Bitcoin asset. And so this is just doing really the same thing that it's always been doing over the last halvenings. And you also have to realize this, okay? The all-time high for Bitcoin was about 68,000, and some crypto exchanges 70,000 per coin, right? So we already know, if you're a trader, and you understand charts, you understand technical analysis, you understand the collective mentality of the markets, we are going to surpass the all-time high, which is we'll call it 70 grand, right? So now when we look at this, okay, so we're at 38, it says 38, we'll call it 38,800 times 2, what's that? Okay, so that's 77. Okay. So the reason why I wanted to do that was to show you just holding one Bitcoin, right? Over the next few months, I'm guesstimating. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball. I just go off of past information, some technical analysis, the way that all economies are looking around the globe, and try to, piece together a narrative, if you will. But this is my thought process, right? We will easily surpass this right here, the 77,600 per Bitcoin. Okay, so that's the price doubling once, right? Next year. By the end of 2024, I would almost put up a huge bet to say that we will get to a six-figure Bitcoin and hold that price range. I'm feeling like it's going to shoot up a lot higher than just 100 grand. I think it's going to go up a lot higher, and I think it's going to settle back. It may drop down back to about 80, 90, and then go back and settle at about a six-figure Bitcoin by the end of 2024. Now, what does all this mean for you? Okay, what does all this mean for you, right? What I've been preaching and teaching people since I really studied Bitcoin and really understood what this thing is and how valuable it is, not only just money-wise, portfolio-wise, but to humanity. When you look at all the different regimes across the world that have had all these wars and issues, Venezuela, Italy, some other countries that are not coming to me right now. But do you know what happened with those people when they could no longer use their local fiat currency? Do you know what a lot of those smart individuals did? They took their fiat currency and they stored it in Bitcoin. And that's how they were able to preserve whatever monies they had and their net worth. So the whole Bitcoin system is something that we've never seen before in history. It's something that we've never seen before. And because it's such a finite supply, it makes it to where it's more valuable than any other asset class that we've ever seen before. Okay? So I guess I'm making this video to share with my family out there that if you are looking, to preserve your lifetime labor, your retirement account, your children's fund that you may have set up for them, holding it in your national currency is not the way to go. It's not the way to go. So you want to take a smart approach to this, and naturally you want to do your due diligence. Obviously, if you have not studied the Bitcoin white paper and you have not studied the charting, from really call it 2009 is when the charting really was effective or could even register. So, from 2009 to present day, looking at the happening events, looking at how the markets behaved, right before the next Bitcoin happening, and studying that and figuring out, this could be, depending on your age, this could be your last shot to create wealth. It could be. I don't know. Right? But it could be. Okay? Now, I've been blessed enough to be in the space, the Bitcoin space, long enough to get a huge blessing out of it. And I'm thinking that blessing is going to be minuscule to what we are going to witness starting 2024. I mean, it's starting actually right now. This is why I'm doing this video. It's starting right now, right? The engines are, revving up right now. But, 2024, when we hit the bull market full throttle, we will probably be in a bull market for maybe the next 2.5, 3 years. The next 2.5, 3 years. Right? Now, what does that mean? That means that Bitcoin, obviously the price appreciation is going to grow astronomically. And then obviously all of the altcoins and other cryptos are going to catch that price appreciation energy as well. Right? But I'm just talking about the most pristine asset on the planet, Bitcoin. Because this is what I believe that every smart investor should be looking at. Now, obviously, this video is not about giving you any financial advice. I'm talking to my YouTube friends and my YouTube family, and maybe planting a seed in your head to take some time from messing around on social media and take a serious look at what may be your last opportunity to create a legacy wealth for you and your family. So that's really it. That's what I wanted to share in this video. You can look in the description of the video. I have some things there for you that may interest you. And again, I'm not giving you any financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm simply sharing my thoughts on the subject. All right. So I will see you in my next upcoming video. And we're going to watch this Bitcoin market very, very closely over the weekend here. I feel like we're screaming for a 40,000 or better Bitcoin. We wicked up to 39,007 up there. So yeah. Anyways, family, I'll see you in my next update video.